not playing or has their own thing they're doing, and then everyone else has to move around to reestablish whatever understanding they're trying to establish.
So does that mean dance is not appropriate politics, or politics is not appropriate dance?
It doesn't have to be what it is.
To add to my point, I think one of my greatest frustrations is when we finally seem to be in balance, and then someone would just book it. I'm like, oh, are you just doing this to mess with us? I'm like, we're so close, and then someone would mess the whole thing up. And frustration, anger, first everything.
I think it's an interesting play on the concept of triangulation, because you can only really situate yourself when you triangulate yourself with two other points of reference. And like if we referenced the lecture last night, too often our world is polarities. It's one thing or the other and some continuum in between. But in fact, there is a third element, and I think most of us represent that third element, which is the plural sector, the not-for-profit, the community engagement, or just the community generally. And too often, government is too involved with the private sector, and the continuum between those two, the community is not really engaged. So I think what's very interesting about the mayor's State of the Union address recently, as well as the Wellbeing Initiative, is that I think Guelph is paying more attention to the community, and the Wellbeing Initiative is an indication of that. But I think we have many, many steps to go still in developing those relationships.
While it was frustrating trying to maintain my own agenda while everyone else was moving, when everyone stopped, it didn't feel right. There were a couple of points where people, had found the balance that they wanted, and everyone stopped moving, and it just didn't feel right. It felt weird. Well, we can't just stand still. Stuff's got to move.
I was just going to say it's all about relationships when you're trying to avoid people. If you're trying to avoid when you're trying to come together and follow them. So it's all about how you actually are positioned with whoever you're trying to talk to. Or not. Or not.
If you haven't done so already, take the gesture that was offered to you and develop it.
Oh, wow. I'm supposed to take this and make it my own. Yeah. Privileged access.
Develop it. Make it more fully your own.
Shared excitement and possibility.
Nice. Shared excitement and possibility.
Disappointment and anger.
Disappointment and anger. Can't get going. Can't get going.
Mine was of a box, and you put mutual understanding inside the box to fill it up.
So mine was unprepared for opportunity. So it was unprepared for opportunity.
Lack of personal communication. Approach avoidance.
Mutually beneficial collaboration.
Mutually beneficial collaboration.
tug of war I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a brainstorm, so let's just kind of just go with putting things out. Like to have our time more for that as opposed to, I don't know, maybe some clarification.
The sculpting, yeah.
And it's still,
Yeah, it's frozen. Genuine intention and struggle. So you can move them, or you can show them what you want, and there's no wrong images. There's going to be as many different images as there are people in this room, and infinitely more. Make sure you've got their face the way you want it. Okay. And then artists, sculptors, we're just going to walk around the gallery and look at the art. Of course, we won't touch it because we can do that.
I'm just going.
Liz, does that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to say this out loud. I want you all to look over there.
Oh, you want everyone to look over there?
While you're still busy doing things with each other.
Oh, okay.
More diversity, togetherness and diversity, as opposed to only togetherness.
Genius.
People are starting to make connections with each other.
having fun and you wouldn't notice who was who and you're just,
Aha.
that was the idea of the stepping stone piece. That was all this meant to be.
Well, it looks very playful. Yeah, everyone's smiling. Yeah.
And even though we're not touching, which I think can be a great connector, I have a sense, and I feel fairly far from the action, that I'm part of the action. I feel like I'm a part of this somehow.
Mhm.